And we are back. Pokemon Sapphire, Hardcore Nuzlocke. The run continues. We have made it to Champion Steven. This is the final fight in the Nuzlocke. If we beat him, we take home the victory. If we lose everything. So, last video we took on Glacia and Drake, and Glacia took about 2 seconds, and then I really struggled against Drake there. But I'm feeling really good against Steven here, and we have all 6 Pokemon. Anytime you have all 6 going into the champion fight, you know you're feeling pretty good there. So I think my team lines up against his really well. He does have the Metagross, which can be a problem sometimes, but game plan, I'm just going to open with the Medicham, see if I can ramp up at all against the Skarmory. If not, it's okay. I just felt like this is probably the one and only time I could potentially get multiple Calm Mind buffs off. So we're going to do that, and I'm just going to double check which items are on which so I know for pivot opportunities. Got the Poison Berry, got the Citrus, got some Confusion there as well. Okay, so everyone's got Confusion, Citrus on the Magneton for maximum healing, and then Petra for that potential toxic play that Skarmory could cheese. So with all of that being said, let's do it. Final fight, us versus Steven for the win. Very excited. Absolutely love Steven. He is such a cool character, and his team is very fun. A lot of variety, a lot of cool Pokemon. So let's do it. 6v6. It all comes down to this. So nobody passed the level cap. We're all under Metagross's level 58. So that is really nice. So Skarmory comes down. All of our moves are really good against Skarmory. Fire Punch will be hitting for super effective. Now, I could Fire Punch and then hope for a Calm Mind off of the heal, but honestly, if Skarmory... Ooh, now that I'm looking at this, Skarmory has Aerial Ace. I didn't even think about that. So Skarmory can hit us for super effective. I didn't even think about an Aerial Ace. Okay, so Aerial Ace will be 180. I mean, I think we can live one, but if it crits, we lose Medicham. But I am not about to start swapping around. So that being said, hopefully we outspeed and just one-shot the Skarmory. We do not. It does absolutely no damage whatsoever. And now the spikes come down. I'm going to go for another one. Okay, that's going to get it into full restore range, but it misses the toxic, so we can abuse the Calm Mind play here off of the full restore, and now we will be able to two-shot. Major overestimation of the special attack on the Medicham, but this might work out in our favor. Let's see. Fire Punch comes down. Maybe a burn? No burn. It does get the toxic, but it didn't go for Aerial Ace, so the berry play will save us. Not the cleanest start to this fight, but we will clear the Skarmory for free. We have to pay for the spikes when we swap in and out, so we just need to keep that in mind. So Armaldo comes down, does have Aerial Ace as well, but it won't be stab. It'll still hit really good, but it's Rock Bug, so we can actually go for the Brick Break here, and it will do massive damage given that physical attack as well as the passive with Pure Power. So I think we lean in. I don't think this will one-shot, so it's going to be kind of a bloody trade here, barring some critical hits. Ooh, I didn't even get it to half, and Armaldo basically got us to half. So I do believe we're going to swap out. We don't need to risk that. We absolutely don't need to risk that. And so Water is super effective against Armaldo. Water is super effective. I want to save Pelipper for an Earthquake swap. So this might be Walrein's moment to shine. Now it can hit Ancient Power for super effective. It really can't do anything against Magneton. So I can't hit it for super effective, but we can tank so much against the Armaldo. So it does have mainly physical. You know, while we're here, I think let's just set up the Reflect. I think we always want to capitalize on that. No confusion, please. Absolutely. And maybe finish with a Thunderbolt from that range. And it does beautiful special attack on Kakashi the Magneton there. And we are down to 4 Pokemon. And Aggron comes down, and there is no Automatize on this Aggron, so I can't get cheesed like I did in White 2. So I could go all in on a Thunderbolt, but I don't think I can one-shot it. It's not super effective. So I do believe we pull out the pivot here. to the Pelipepper and let Pelipepper have a moment in the sun. Now, Algron does have Thunder, which can one-shot the Pelipepper or Pelipper. But I'm pretty sure a Stab Surf is going to kill the Aggron because Aggron's special defense is so low. I'm pretty sure we could also go for the Claydol, but if Earthquake doesn't one-shot, then we're in trouble, but it should. I'm going to go for the Pelipepper. We should dodge the Earthquake here. We don't take any damage from the spikes since we're flying type. And let's just go ahead and go for Surf and hope that it one-shots the Aggron. It absolutely does. Really, really good swap there. And that is 3 Pokemon down. I think we're doing a really good job here. And Claydol comes down, has both the Light Screen and Reflect, just like our Claydol. And Ancient Power is going to be its moneymaker here. So I think we're just going to go for Surf. We should be able to two-shot, I would say. It gets the Reflect off, but the Surf is actually going to sneak by that, and we lose our Reflect that the Magneton set up earlier. So I do believe we go for another Surf. Steven does get a full restore down here. No problem. If this crits, we kill the Claydol. No problem. I think it's going to get a Light Screen off, unfortunately. We actually outspeed. We win the speed battle there. Absolutely fantastic. Only 2 Pokemon left. Let's keep this going. Let's ride this momentum. And Cradily comes down, rock, grass typing. Absolutely love that design. It took me the longest time to realize that its eyes were actually right there, like that black visor with the gold yellow eyes. Like, that is so cool. But if you just look at it, it looks very goofy on the offset there. So I think we go for Ice Beam. It's super effective against grass. It should do a good chunk of damage. But Cradily does have a lot of offensive options. But I think we just take advantage of the fact that Pelipper is out here and ready to go, and we might get a freeze. As long as Cradily doesn't get the stats, we're fine. Let's just kind of tank this one out and trade with the Cradily. We almost finished with a second Ice Beam, and they get an Ancient Power. They get the buff. Unfortunate. Every single stat goes up for the Cradily. Now, does Steven full restore on top of that buff? That is huge. Okay, but it is a Cradily. It absolutely is a Cradily. And I do believe we let the Pelipepper fall here, getting this final Ice Beam off instead of swapping in. So, we actually get out. That's right, the buff, the absolute buff. Now the Cradily outsped the Pelipepper. That's okay. We still get a clean swap. But the fact that it got the speed buff is very concerning. Pelipepper at 95 speed, so Medicham might be able to outspeed, I think. And Brick Break will kill from that range, I do believe. And I don't think Cradily can kill. This is going to be big. If Cradily outspeed... Oh my god, the spikes too. Okay, that Ancient Power buff could screw everything. We really need to outspeed, and this really needs to kill. Okay, absolutely massive clutch. We didn't kill, though, because of the defense buff. Oh, my lord. Holding on with 14 HP. This Cradily popping off for Steven. Thankfully, we finally clear. I also forgot about the spikes from the Skarmory. So I do believe we are faster than the Metagross. I could be wrong, but I do believe Medicham is faster. We are dead here. I think I'm going to all in on a Fire Punch. It's not going to do as much as the neutral Brick Break because of that physical attack, but I think it will do close because of the special versus physical with Metagross's defenses, if that makes sense. Also, the chance that this burns Metagross, if this burns Metagross, Medicham is the MVP, and then the rest of my team can come in. So, no burn. We lose Medicham. Kurenai goes down. No problem. We still have 4 Pokemon. And I really like how we outsped. So, I could go straight into the Magneton and get a paralysis so that everyone outspeeds. That means even Claydol outspeeds and can hit with a Stab Earthquake. I think that's the play. Oh, what if Metagross out? No, 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 no. We got this. Okay, game plan. We're going to take this nice and slow here. We get the Citrus Pop. We are just, he's going to use Earthquake. We're going to lock down the Metagross. Now everyone on my team outspeeds. We lose the Magneton. Kakashi goes down for the Leaf Village. And now I do believe Sai comes out and can super effective Earthquake. So this is going to be stabbed for 150 power going to 300. Now Claydol's not the most offensive, but this should kill, I would presume. Maybe not with the level discrepancy in defense on the Metagross. Nope, but it does set up for another Meteor Mash. Misses. On top of that, the Citrus Berry gets Metagross out of full restore range. So potentially a perfect calculation. Sai, the Claydol, drops back, throws down the Earthquake. And it, of course, it's a fadeaway critical hit, becoming a staple on the channel here. And we beat champion Steven. Wow, we had some ups. We had some downs, a very sloppy Nuzlocke run. I will say we lost 14 Pokemon, plus the ones we just lost here in the final fight. So definitely not the cleanest run I have had, but I still had a ton of fun with this. I absolutely love revisiting Gen 3 after playing all of the newer generations. It's just so much fun to see the similarities, the differences, to see what has changed, what has stayed the same. I really, really enjoy that. So we have done it. We completed the White 2 Nuzlocke. We have completed the Sapphire Nuzlocke, and I will be working on another one here, and I'm very excited about it. On top of that, I'm gonna have to get a Pokemon Sun and Moon playthrough hardcore. We're just gonna hardcore Nuzlocke it. I have never played Sun. I've never played Moon. I think I'm just gonna pick one of them and just completely go for it. Try to win a hardcore Nuzlocke right out the gate. It did not work when I did that for Pokemon Black. It did not work when I did that for Pokemon White 2. So I'm not expecting to win it on the first try, but I want to see how good I can do just right out the gate. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So as always, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And I will catch you on the flip. Peace.